Hey guys, what's up? It's Snan, and in this video, we're going to talk about the Digi-Friend sequence. What really is this little Digi-Friend sequence? It is not something related to Digimons. I mean, I loved it, but it's not something related to that. Now, what really is the Digi-Friend sequence? It is the digital friend sequence. Okay, the digital friend sequence. Okay, and now why do I call it a digital friend sequence, and what does it mean? Remember in the last video I gave you an example on what if I was trying to sell you something and what if a friend of yours was trying to sell you something. The reason why you are more likely to buy from a friend is because you have trust, you have rapport, and you respect you. Okay. Alice Becker likes to call it RTR, RTR, whatever it is. So this is the reason why you're more likely to buy from him and less likely to buy from me, because you trust him, you have rapport with him, and you respect him. Now, how can we cause this factor to increase when we are selling them something? And if I am selling you something, it is through a sequence called the Digi-Friend sequence. Okay, I told you earlier on that okay, you need to provide value and you will build trust, rapport, and respect with the person. But that is not all that is. Okay, there is a difference between a friend and a stranger. Okay, you can have all this factor and still this person will say that okay, I still do not know you that well. Okay, who are you? You're always trying to provide me value and sell me something related to a certain niche, and other than that you're not doing anything. So how do we deal with it? This is what sequence I call the Digi-Friend sequence. Now in this sequence, how does it work? I know in the last couple of videos I told about that okay, you can send 3 emails in a week, and then again another place I told you that you need to keep at least a delay of 2 3 days in between certain, and I know those things mixes up, and again what I'm going to tell you right now is again going to mix it up, but we will come up with a different sequence later on, that how you're going to sequence all of that, including the Digi-Friend sequence, and again providing value and then selling them something. Now what really is a Digi-Friend sequence? It is just like a friend. Okay, now let's say that you are my friend. Now how will I treat you? Every day what I do, I will tell you that hey James, today this happened. I went to this amazing place and this amazing this thing happened to me. Okay. Then again I call it, I'm really, really frustrated this happened to me. And then again at another situation I call you and I tell you that okay, you know, I uploaded this certain video, go ahead and check it out and how do you feel about it? And then again at another certain situation I call you and I tell you that okay James, I uploaded the first episode of my podcast, just go ahead and see it and tell me how it is. So now there's a difference between me and the person who is just providing value, because I'm telling you every update about day-to-day life. Okay, and what am I doing now? These updates, they don't need to be about your personal life. You have to keep it specific to the business that you are in. Okay, now how you can send this kind of emails to your customer? The first email, let's say you're sending them an email, you're telling them that okay, this amazing thing happened to me, and when I was watching this video from this big marketer, I learned this and this stuff. What are you doing? You're following the Digi-Friend sequence, but you're providing value. This is how you incorporate value building and building rapport and trust with the Digi-Friend sequence. And this takes the growth of your value, trust, rapport, and respect to a whole new level. And then what you do in the next email, you tell them that okay, I read this book and these are the 10 amazing tips of marketing I read, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. Again, you are becoming a digital friend. Look at this guy. Now, what the other person will think, okay, this guy cares about me. He's sharing really valuable tips with me. I mean, I cannot find these tips anywhere else. This guy is telling me, he's constantly reaching out to me and telling me stuff that is going to help me build my own business, or it is going to help me lose weight and this kind of stuff. Okay, so what you do, you send them emails based on your day to day, what you learn every day, and whatever failures. Don't be fearful of accepting your failures. Your failures, the roadblocks that you face, they create more trust with the person, because let's say I'm a normal person, and let's say you are listening to me right now. What if I always told you that okay, I have always had success with affiliate marketing, I've made a ton of money with it, and from day one I've been having success? What you will think about me? You'll say, okay, this guy's absolute dribble. He's talking nuts. The next thing you'll be thinking that okay, I am also trying. Why it is not working for me? Okay. Now in the other situation, like I'm doing, I told you earlier on that I had a lot of failures, and I'm the product of a couple of successes after 2 to 3 years of failures. Okay, and then I tell you that, okay, I failed in this instant, I failed in this instant, I failed at that point. And what you will learn is that, okay, this guy is just like us, he failed, and then he was constantly trying, and then boom, he got the success. Now these two situations, they create a whole new level of rapport with the person you're talking to. Okay, because it is much easier to relate with the person. You think that, okay, this person is just like me. What you do with the Digi-Friend sequence is not only about you share your successes, it's about you share your failures as well. Okay, you know what, I failed in this, I tried this and I failed. Okay, it's been a week, I've been trying this method just for testing, and I've not made any money with it. And it's because this is, I believe this is what I did wrong. And then you can ask me, but you know what, I need your point of view as well, that why did I fail in it? And you can create a, let's say, order form, not order form, a simple form where they can reach out to you and tell you that, okay, I believe this is where you went wrong. Okay, now what this will create a whole new level of rapport building, trust and respect with the other person. And that person, the next time you tell them that, okay, you know what, I told you around that I was failing with this method, and then I succeeded with it. These are the results, and that happened because I followed this course by Mr. Blah blah blah, and I was able to achieve success with it. I know if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you want to follow that course as well, there's a link to that course, and boom, affiliate commission right there and there. Because what they have seen you go through failure, and then they have seen you achieve success. And when you tell them the secret to success, they will go and they will buy it. They will definitely buy it. I mean, there's a 99% chance they will buy it. This is the power of the Digi-Friend sequence, and you have to follow it. Now, what did I tell you earlier on, that you need to send three emails, the 3 to 1 ratio, three emails of value and one email of selling. Now, in the three emails of value, you are going to incorporate the Digi-Friend sequence. You're going to provide value based on your real life experiences, what you are experiencing at the moment, and what your failures are, and how you achieved success after them. Okay, if you go and if you check out my podcast, the Upfront Micro Show on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and where you can find it, go ahead and listen to the first, second, third episodes of mine, because till now, the time I'm making this course, I've only uploaded 3 episodes, and in it, all that I'm sharing is my failures. That how did I fail in it, and how did I fail at this thing 3 years ago, 2 years ago, and if I was to do it now, how would I do it effectively? Okay, this is all my podcast is about. It's my journey from being a failure to a successful failure. There's nothing wrong in being a failure. Most of the people, they feel afraid that someone will call them a failure or they're a failure. Every successful person was once a failure. And if people are following you from the time you're failing to the time you succeed, you have lifelong clients. They are going to stay with you for the rest of your life. Okay, guys. So for now, take notes, make your own sequence, figure out stuff that you're going to use in your sequences. Okay, based on your product, based around your niche. Okay, figure out stuff that you're going to use in your emails, the topics and the certain things you're going to have. Make a list of them, and when we'll be actually structuring your funnel and making all those email follow-up sequence and setting up your sales funnels and setting up the bonuses, the products, the email sequences, all that kind of stuff, you need to have all that ready so we can just go put all the blocks together and have everything out there. Okay, guys, so for now that's it. In the next section I'll be talking about copywriting. Okay, because we need to have email marketing copywriting in mind before we go and actually learn about how sales funnels work and how you're going to make it. Okay, so guys, for now that's it, and I'll see you in the next video.